Good morning, good morning, good morning. My Facebook friends, how was everyone doing today? How was everyone doing today? Oh, it's a great day here right now, but yesterday we had some real serious storms here in Houston. Man, my lights went out at my house from about well after 4, didn't come back till about 2 o'clock this morning. Oh, the storm was really bad, but it's a clear day now. If you can see in the background, nice clear skies. Should get a few more showers later on today, but other than that, we're good to go, man. We're good to go. So good morning again. Good morning to everyone. I hope it's a great day wherever you are. All right, we're still this week on laws. We're on laws this week, right? We're talking about a lot of these little laws that we need to shed some light on. So today, the law that I'm gonna deal with today, it's found in Proverbs 22:6. Proverbs 22:6. It said, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it." Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Mr. Henry, thank you for watching. Peter Henry, thank you for watching. Yes, so he said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. So look at your life, guy. Look at your life. I know some people, we grew up in the church, our parents dragging us to church, all of those midnight mass and all of those mass, and we're like, man, I want to stay home and do something else, but they're dragging us to church all the time behind them. And when you get older, you decide, man, you're going to college, whatever, church, and regular praying is the farthest thing from your mind. You're going on with your life. But then something happened. Some little tragedy happened. Some trouble you get yourself in. What do? Where you run for your answers, you go right back to church, right? Right back to regular praying. You know that worked for your mommy and daddy, so why not? It's not going to work for you, right? So train up a child in the way you should go. And sometimes you might hear you saying this stuff to yourself. Some of the women might be saying, "Oh, I'm getting just like my mother. I'm getting just like my mother." That thing your mother did that you hated so much, now that you're older and you have your kids, you find yourself doing the same thing, and you catch yourself. And some of us try hard and we change. Thank God if it's not a behavior that we don't like, we try to change it. Some of the guys might be saying the same thing too. Miss Tracy Hamer, thanks for checking in. Thanks, Tracy. Some of the guys might be saying the same thing too. Man, I'm getting just like my father. I'm getting just like my father. This law is this law you're talking about here. Train up a child in the way that he should go. And that's why it's hard for some kids to come out of certain environments when they grow up in certain environments. That's why it's so hard for them to come out of those environments, right? And we might sing this thing, have this saying sometime, we might refer to some people that, hey, he's out of the ghetto. He or she came out of the ghetto, but the ghettos is not out of them. You know, is this law you're referring to? They're out of that environment, but a lot of behaviors from that environment is still within them. Doesn't matter where they go and how successful they are. Those behaviors is this law we're talking about. Train up a child in the way he should go. Mr. Pollard, thank you for checking in. Mr. Raul Pollard, thank you for looking. So yes, this law, train up a child, right? So I was watching at ESPN has a great show to do 30 for 30 where they profile high profile athletes and just give them their story. And last Sunday they started this one on Lance Armstrong, which is one of the America's greatest cyclists. Ride the bicycle, one of the greatest. And he had won like 7 Tour de France, which is the world's toughest race, and he get caught with doping 7 in a row. He was a big hero making millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and he get caught doping. It's called cheating, right? And you know, his life took a turn. People was very disappointed. But I was looking at the show, and his mom and dad was reflecting on the way they raised him and wanted to know if how they raised him had anything to do with the decisions he made to take the doping and cheat, right? The father said he taught him to win at all costs. He said, I taught him to win at all costs. Then the mother said he was a very good triathlete. He grew up right here in Texas. He's living in Austin, Texas right now. He was a great triathlete where you do the riding, the swimming, and then the bicycle race, right? He was very good. At 15, he was beating up the seniors. But the minimum age to participate with the seniors were 16 years old. And she used to change his birth certificate, modify his birth certificate so he can enter these races at 60, when he was 15, but he could enter the races because the minimum age is 16. So she taught him, she's reflecting right now, I taught him to cheat at the early age. And the father saying, I taught him to win at all costs. So, this was reflecting and seeing that combination. One teach him to win at all costs, the next one teach him to cheat. If that had anything for the decisions that he made when he decided to use the doping and cheat. Now that we're shedding a light on this law, guys, you could put your own conclusion to it, right? So look at your life and see the things that you are doing. If things that you are doing right now, you want your kids to do when they grow up old, continue doing it. So, but if some of the things that you're doing, you don't want your kids to do when they grow up, stop doing it. Because remember, a kid is a kid. They don't understand. Like some of us parents may have to work a lot, may have to make some really big sacrifices to work a lot, and we spend very little time with our kids. But a kid's life is black and white. They don't understand the sacrifice you making is for them, and you're trying to bring money into the house. What they're learning is that a father or a mother, it's not necessary for a father or mother to spend time with the child. That's what the child is learning. And the sacrifice you're making is for them, and you might get frustrated. I'm making a sacrifice for you. And they're saying, no, you just wasn't there for me. That's what I remember. You was never there for me. And you're saying, all of this I do, you're ungrateful. But it's this law, guys. It's this law that is coming into place right here. Train up a child in the way they should go. And when they're older, they will not depart from it, guys. So some people I know going out all night, the partying, doing the thing. And that's what the kid is learning. The kid is learning that, right? You're training them up in that way. So guys, just be careful with what you're doing, the values you're leaving with your kids. If you want them to be successful, put values in them that will cause them to be successful, guys. So I'm going to leave that right now with you. Tomorrow we're going to take another little law, and then we break it down and we can wrap up laws for tomorrow. But guys, thank you for checking in. Mr. Henry, Tracy Hamer, Mr. Pollard, Mr. Dorn, Rice Dorn. Thank you for checking in, guys. Thank you for checking in. Tomorrow, I usually be on at 7:30 Central Time, which is 8:30 Eastern. So I do these little topics. Tomorrow, we can choose another little law that we can tackle, and we wrap up laws this week. And then right back to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays again next week, guys. So thanks, and have a great day.